Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to the Dino Rabbit Format YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a deck profile on Evols. Evols are the actual archetype that the powerhouses of Evol Zarlogia and Evol Zardulka were actually made for before Dino Rabbit decided to say whatever, we're just going to do it this way. So Evols are a very fun deck. This isn't going to be one of those decks you're going to go win a YCS with, but you can go do well at a regional. So let's get into it, beginning with the Evol tile cards, as these cards fall into three subsections. You have the Evo tiles, Evol Sors, and Evol Zars. We'll begin with three copies of Evol tile Weslow. Weslow is a level 3 reptile with 1700 attack, 1900 defense. That 1900 defense isn't bad. When it's flipped, you can special summon an Evol Sor monster from your deck. It's a pretty solid card. It will let you trigger your Evol Sor effects. I just wish it was a little faster because, of course, the whole flip effect thing. Next, we have the three copies of Evol tile Najasho. Najasho is the best one, in my opinion. When this card is tributed, you can special summon an Evol Sor from your deck, which is really nice, comboed with a couple of the different Evol spell and spell cards, because the good trap card did not come out for a long time after that, in combination with another very good spell card. This is a definite 3 of, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Now we have the single copy of Lagasucho. When this card is normal summoned, you can just send an Evol Sor monster from your deck to the graveyard. When this card is flipped face up, you can special summon one Evol tile monster from your deck. The Foolish Burial effect is just nice to have. Being able to set up your bin just a little bit is never a bad thing. It gives you another name to use as well. Can't complain about him. And then the last of the Evol tiles is the one Evol tile, El Gennaro. When this card on the field is tributed and sent to the graveyard, it gets to draw a card, and then you can shuffle one dinosaur from your hand into the deck, and then add an Evol tile monster from your deck to your hand. I like this guy, because, of course, being able to draw a card, and then shuffling back one of your Evol Sors that you might want to summon off of a Najasho or a Weslow is always nice. And that'll be it for the Evol tiles. We play 8 of them. I think that's a fine number. Next, we're going to get into the Evol Sors. Beginning with the 3 copies of Evol Sor Serato. So all of them do different things based on if they're special summoned by an Evol tile monster. When this card is special summoned by one, it gains 200 attack. And then each time this card destroys a monster by battle, you can add an Evol tile monster from your deck to your hand. Just more consistency for you to make plays. And honestly, even if you just hard normal summon him, having the 1900 beater is always good. Can't complain about this one. He is the only one I do play 3 of. Next, we have the 2 Evol Sor Volcano. When he's special summoned by the effect of a Evol tile monster, you can just target an Evol Sor monster in your graveyard and special summon it. This is also really nice to combo with the Lagasucho, being able to dump one and then just bring it back. I don't think this card's that bad. And then we have the 2 copies of Evol Sor Diplo. When this card is special summoned by the effect of an Evol tile monster, you can target a spell or trap card your opponent just controls and destroy it. Not bad at all. It's a nice additional MST to the deck. Very solid for what it does. And then the last Evol Sor, and probably the most versatile one, we have Double Darwino. So when this thing is summoned off an Evol tile monster, you can target one face-up monster and increase its level by 2. Which lets you access the rank 6 toolbox. Because for all those are 4s. It's really nice. You can play a rank 5 in this deck if you want. You could even consider playing a rank 7. I will show you my extra deck. You guys can make the judgment calls because I do believe there are a couple open spots in this deck. But Darwino is very important for the strategy. And then the final 2 monsters in the main deck is just the 2-effect Veiler. Alright, now we're going to go on to spell cards. We have 3 Evo Diversity. This is literally Rhoda. Lets you add 1 Evil tile or Evolsaur monster from your deck to your hand. You can only play 1 a turn, but hey, I don't know if you guys have heard, but Rhoda's a good card. Next we have one of the best cards in this deck, the 3 copies of Evo Force. This lets you tribute 1 Evil tile monster to special summon 1 Evolsaur from your deck. It is treated as if it was summoned by the effect of an Evo tile monster. Really cool. Just being able to sack a Weslow or a Najasho and then being able to summon 2 is really nice. Being able to combo these just off is also insane. It is amazing. Next we play 3 copies of Enemy Controller. This card lets you control the game a little bit, lets you tribute your Najashos to summon, lets you tribute your El Gennaro, your Lajasucho, and stuff to take control. Econ's always just like a solid card, and in this deck it just happens to be really good. Next we have 2 copies of Pot of Duality, just to help us dig, because a lot of the time in turn 1 you're not going to go crazy wombo combo. Can it happen? Absolutely. I just think Duality is good for the consistency boost in this deck. And then the last 2 of is just 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, in addition to the 2 Diplo. Then for 1-ofs we have 5. We have Pot of Avarice, Dark Hole, Reborn, Heavy, and Book of Moon. Is the standard 1-of. I like Avarice in this deck because you do go through monsters surprisingly fast. And then for the traps we have really standard double TT, double Warning, Solemn Judgment. You could add Call the Haunted to this deck. It just hasn't tested well for me. But I would understand the wanting to just play it anyway. Now we go on to this extra deck. We'll begin with rank 4s. So we're doing the double Lagia. This is not the first. There we go. And double Dulka. If you've played this format for any solid amount of time, you know how bonkers these 2 are. Solemn Judgment on legs, Solemn Strike on legs. Can't go wrong very often. Love these guys. For the next rank 4, I do play the Utopia engine of the Ray and the Utopia. Next we have just the standard rank 4 toolbox stuff. We have Roach, Maestroke, and Photon Papal Imperative. In the first of cards, you can easily swap for anything else. We're playing the 1 Gemnite Pearl. And before you say anything, I just wanted this just because it was a rank 4 that could actually hit over some things if it really comes up to it. If you want to cut this, you're more than welcome to play any rank 5 or other rank 4 or a Gaia Knight in this deck. Up to you. I just like this to be able to hit over certain things like Chaos Sorcerer, which is actually really annoying for this deck, surprisingly, if you don't have the Dulka, or the Lagia, sorry, or the Utopia. It's just another way. Also, it hits over Light Pulsar Dragon, which... yes, they get to special summon something else, but this deck really hates that card sometimes. For the rank 6s, we have the Force Focus, the Photon Strike Bouncer, and the Evolzar Solda, which, for those of you who may not know, this is the other Evolsaur, or Evolzar. He's really cool. He takes 2 level 6 dinosaur monsters. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects while it has Xyz materials. When your opponent special summons a monster, you can just detach an Xyz material and then destroy those monsters. This card is really good. There's just no good like level 6 dinosaurs, so like it is the reason you play Darwino in the main deck, because it lets you level manipulate, which is really nice. The only one you don't have to play is Force Focus. I just wanted to try it. But these two I highly recommend you play. And then I'm playing 2 synchros with these last 2 slots of the extra deck, beginning with Ally of Justice Catastor. Catastor is just good because you can always just use a Veiler comboed with any of the level 4s to make it. And then Brionac, you can always use Veiler comboed with like a Darwino or a... or, yeah, that. Again, these can easily be cut for whatever you want. I would recommend still playing this. Helps you get rid of problems that you can't normally get rid of. But because you need Darwino to make this, you can cut this for the Gaia Dragon or whatever you would like. And that is the remainder of this deck. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. Evil Tiles is definitely a fun deck to play. And the best part about it, if you're not going for like the higher end stuff, you can buy this deck for under like $15. Because, like, min rarity, these aren't worth anything. These both come as rares. Want to say the new reprint's only like $1. The supers are really cheap. Common, common, super, common, common, ultra, but it's only like $2. And then the super is only like $1. So you can buy this deck very cheap. On top of it, if you already own the staples, it's going to be dirt. Because if I'm not mistaken, the only card in this main deck at minimum rarity that is like worth something is the Ceratos and then the Effect Veilers. And that is arguable because I'm sure you can find someone selling commons for less than $1. So yeah, this is a great budget deck as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.